Hi, everybody. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Tuesday, December the 2nd, 2025. And this is a countdown to not only Christmas, but all the way to January the 1st. Now, I started a playlist, and the playlist says Countdown to Christmas. So, all of the lives, all of the videos that have been conducted for this series are up on the playlist. Now, normally Trevor joins me, and we did conduct a live last night. We had a lot of positive response, and I was actually surprised. Numbers don't usually lie. However, I do notice with YouTube, if you don't have a consistent theme, if you're not in the same place all the time, you need to build that familiarity with people you're trying to engage with. I mean, let's think about it. Why do people start YouTube channels? Okay, so let's think Candace Owens. Why did she start a YouTube channel? Well, she got fired from the Daily Wire. I understand that. But it takes a certain type of person to be in front of the camera like that. And Candace Owens is bloody amazing. Now, nobody's here yet, so I guess it really doesn't matter what I talk about. Hi, hello. Okay, so what Trevor and I are trying to accomplish with this countdown to Christmas is we want to do something different. At the beginning of the video, you'll notice I was talking about Candace Owens, her consistency. Um, I was also talking about the predictions that I had about her came true. I have a lot of playlists, I have a lot of videos, and there's a lot of reasons why, and there's no time to explain it. I just want to tell you what we're doing now because I'm so sick and tired of trying to figure out a marketing scheme to get people's attention. You know, it's like you've got to get to your point so fast because you have this much time to make an impression, and people will make 11 judgments about you in 7 seconds. Can you imagine? 7 seconds. So I just want to show you a little bit about who I am because the way we function in our home is usually the way we function in our real lives. So my goal with this YouTube channel, I had an idea, but it's turned into a really nice community. Hi, Trevor. Hi, SS Bar. Trevor is the moderator, so while I'm talking, please ask Trevor any questions you have because I don't want to lose my train of thought. And that's why people generally have a moderator to help the person who's sort of hosting in that moment to stay on track. And because I don't have any notes and this is completely impromptu, it's not impromptu. I knew I was coming home to do a live tonight because what Trevor and I are doing is essentially why wait now to start with your New Year's resolution goals, okay? Why? Why? Why wait? Right now, I have a job that I do enjoy, but I'd really like to do something else. I am 54. I'm 54. Yeah. So I thought, I'm not waiting till January 1st to get my shite together. No. So you know what I did? I worked like a dog all day long. I came home and I emptied out my closet and I put all of my clothes in order. Now, why is that a big deal? Because cleanliness is close to godliness. And what I wanted to say is Turning Point USA, based on the research that I've done, is it's a combination between politics and the Bible. And it really reminds me of The Handmaid's Tale. Sorry, I just want to read some of these comments. Hello, SS IbTZR, Trevor, Captain Diaper. Captain Diaper? For real? That's really, really funny. Captain Diaper. Okay, wait a second. Um, Hi, Melissa. It's about being connected and building a community. Then it's about the good you can accomplish with the community. Be in service of others. Exactly. Oh my gosh. Do you know what? Uh O1 ECY OI cipher? OI cipher. OI cipher. That's exactly. Um each one reach one, and when you reach one, teach one. One cipher. That is you know what? You just summed up what I've been trying to explain on this channel for 2.5 years. Hi, Court Vision. I think do you have a YouTube channel, Court Vision? Because I subscribe to a lot of smaller channels because there's so much talent out there, right? Okay, so this is what I wanted to talk about tonight. So Trevor and I are doing a Christmas countdown, and I was going to start it off every day with a Christmas carol, and then Trevor was going to do this tree while I spoke about Christmas and the history of Christmas. And it's very important to me to do that because it's a religious holiday and it's turned in to nothing but consumerism. I like to say, if you want to live forever, then live through love and you'll live to love again. How did you know I was having issues with that? As I have gotten older, I have a third eyelid. So my eyes I don't have an eyelid. That's why my eyes are so small. Um, Cypher, can you explain that quote? I'd like to say, if you want to live forever, okay, then live through love and you will live to love again. I don't know. That quote to me is kind of, hi, Jackson. That quote to me is a little bit up for interpretation because, as far as religion is concerned, I believe our energy goes somewhere when we pass. I really, truly believe that. But are you going to bed, Trevor? Okay, bye, everybody. I was just going to sing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer a cappella because it's a countdown to Christmas. And it's one of my goals for New Year's of 2026 is I want to get a better job because I need to make more money. So this is what I did to organize myself, and it really did help me focus looking for another job and then keeping the consistency with YouTube because it's a commitment, and anybody who sticks around for the Advent calendar At the end, we're doing a $50 Amazon gift certificate. And what I do is I take everybody's name, put it in a hat so everybody can see that it's fair. And then I pick somebody's name out of the hat. Okay. So if you want to participate, go to posts and just type your name under Christmas countdown. And so every day, like, okay, so yesterday Trevor and I did some karaoke. Today Trevor couldn't stay and he was supposed to decorate, and I was going to talk about the history of Christmas. So tonight I'm just going to sing a song about Rudolph, and Jewel and her mother actually sang this song on Jewel Kilshner's Christmas album. That's absolutely beautiful. But I just wanted to show you what I did to get organized is I cleaned the bejesus out of the bathroom. Okay. So there's just no mess. I dusted everything. And oh, the most important thing is organizing your drawers so that if your drawers are clean on the inside, you should only things have things in your house that are useful for you or that are beautiful, right? So I also did this. I cleaned out like the drawers on the inside, and I always collect salt and vinegar, right? Um, this is just, oh, actually, this shouldn't even be here because it's so this is our garbage. Can you believe it? And this, isn't this exciting? This is where all my shopping bags are. So that's what I did to start to organize. And then also, you know what? I squeegeed the floors. Do you know what you do? This is no joke. This is no joke. You sweep your floor, okay? Sweep or vacuum your floor, whichever way you want to do it. Every baby is born through love. I understand what you're saying. And you know what? Oh. Every baby is born through love, yes. And you know what happens? Children are born, and every person they see as a child, right? They're always looking around, they're always very curious. If I was an artist, I would draw a baby, a toddler, and then an adult, and I would have hand imprints all over the person's development and how the innocence is taken away through society, no matter the indoctrination. But this is how I get the floors really clean is I seriously put vinegar and water down and I squeegee it, because you know what it does? It gets all of the dust all out of those areas. And because I do clean and I work as a PSW for a living, that's one of my tricks. Just so you know. Oh, and this is the couch that we got. It was only $225. That's Bunka. And sorry to bore everybody. Hi, Giovanna. Hi, it's nice to see you. I was just going to sing Rudolph and then I was going to go to bed. The other thing I'm doing, but I'm not showing you now, is I'm cleaning up this room for the YouTube room. Giovanna, thank you for coming. So this is our this is our second day of the Christmas countdown. Tonight, Trevor was supposed to be with me, and he was going to decorate his Christmas tree. And then I was going to talk about the history of Christmas, and I'll just give you a hint. The first Christmas was celebrated in 314 AD. So while Trevor is decorating the Christmas tree, I'm going to be asking some trivia facts. And if you want to participate for the $50 Amazon gift card, it's free just as a thank you. It's the most wonderful time of the year. But you know what? This is my fifth raffle. Okay? So this is Rudolph. Okay? Now, Jewel did this a cappella. Okay. Ready? Ready, Lasha? All right. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. And if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows, it glows. All of the other reindeers used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Well, then how the reindeers loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. Well, you'll go down in history. That was my Jewel impression. Anyways, thank you for joining for this trivia contest, and thank you. So some of the questions might be on December the 1st. What song did Lasha sing? When did Trevor interrupt Lasha? Do you think Lasha handled it well? Because Trevor and I both have a little bit of ADHD, and I'm Canadian and Trevor is from Detroit, Michigan. And and then the question tonight might be what video did I put up today complaining about the Paula M channel? And there's four of you here right now, so I'm going to show you right now. This is the truth. Okay. This sweatshirt I'll be wearing every day that I do this. So just need to wash it tonight, okay? So you see this sweatshirt? All right. I bought this sweatshirt in 2023 from, this is not defamation. This is not untrue. This is not allegedly. This is a fact. I purchased this from the Paula M channel in 2023. If you go back and look at my footage, I should piece together a part because I bought it for my mom. I ordered the mug. The mug never showed up. And I emailed Paula M, and the only response that I got from her was through Facebook, and she said, I'll check into it. And so you know what I did? Hi, nice sweater. It was a nice sweater, and it was a really nice mug. And the mug was $47. But you know what? She didn't reimburse me for the money at all. And like for instance, today when I was at work, I had a little bit of free time, and I was wearing that shirt for the sole purpose of sharing like what happened. Oh, look, my mom put a stocking on her door. Giovanna, this is our Christmas tree just in case. And that's yeah, this is our little area right here, right here. And this is the kitchen. And then my mom has a pretty big bedroom and a bathroom. And then this is my room in here, and it's yet to be shown. But like tonight, like for instance, like I just cleaned up my drawers. You know what I mean? Because having organized drawers and an organized closet, Joanna, I have to have an organized closet. And I just thought, why wait and do all my New Year's resolution stuff in January? I want to do it now to get pumped up for 2026. Oh, thank you very much. That's very nice of you to say. I worked really hard my whole life, and the furniture that I have, I worked really hard my whole life, and I lost a lot. But you know what? You get down, you get up again. But I don't want to talk about my sad story because you know what? It was unjust, it was a violation, but I have a plan. I have plan. I do. I do. If anybody's interested, just go to change.org. But at any rate, so Giovanna, thank you so much for showing up. And let me get my glasses here. I can't see very well. Somebody asked me if I was Korean. And I told you because I'm 54, I'll show you in the light. Because I'm 54 and I've got this third eyelid, you see how I can't even really wear mascara, right? So, anyways, I'll just keep it in the dark. Okay, so just let me see these comments here. Um, SS is Barack, I remember. Okay, Captain Diaper. Melissa, Captain Diaper. You got to admit, that's pretty funny. And Cypher, yes, I read that. Trevor, yes. And that's what I was going to say. Hi, and Jackson, hello. Trevor went to bed. Giovanna, it's Valeria. Okay. Cypher. Oh, Valeria. Sorry, Valerie. Sorry. Thank you so much. Hi, Jimma. Um, yeah, and it is what we built inside. And that's what I was trying to share because anyways, I just wanted to start my New Year's resolutions now. I'll take the lighting off. There I is. I had minimalistic makeup on, but this is actually my face. The other piece was filter, but this is my face. Okay, so I didn't want to look like a piece of plastic. The reason I don't want to show you in here is because what I'm doing is I'm throwing away like a lot of old clothes. And I mean, some of them are so old that you really can't even donate them. I can cut them up for, cleaning, right? So, anyways, I just wanted to. I started this channel because I was like everybody starts a YouTube channel for a reason. I started mine because of a medical malpractice, right? And I put up dancing, and it's not because I think that I'm just like so wonderful. No. Look what this. I was in a wheelchair for a year because a doctor kept his fucking mouth shut to keep his job and not get into trouble. Look what he did to my knee. This is irreversible damage. I'm in pain 24/7. I started this because I wanted to build a charity to help people in the same position because I didn't feel that I received the help that I needed. And it was a small little conspiracy in a hospital, and they made me feel like I was fucking crazy. But that motherfucker drilled 2 holes in my knee. Okay? So, you know what? Life is wonderful and all of this. And guess what? The College of Physicians said. They said the reason that I didn't heal was because I smoked marijuana. This happened 8 years ago when I was 46 years old. I was bitter and hateful for so long. And to overcome that, I'm not quite done, to be honest with you. I have planned, like I said. Mm. I can't even go back and tell you about the hours and the days it was like to sit with a gigantic nail sticking out of my knee, and I'd be like this all day long with this gigantic nail out this side and then one out this side. And if I even tried to bend my knee, the bone would erode. And this motherfucking surgeon didn't say a god. He didn't say a word. You know what he said to me when I said, "Why can't I bend my knee?" You know what he said to me? "I know you've been here before." So if anybody thinks that I put up that dancing because I think I'm something special, no. My dream was always to be a ballerina, and I took dancing when I was younger, yes, but I didn't start to dance on my toes until December the 18th of 2024. And that's why I put them up. Because it's a miracle. I had to have 4 corrective surgeries. And it happened 8 years ago. 2.5 years ago, I put up a petition on change.org. It was very serious. He put my life in imminent danger. And the psychological effects, it changed me forever, but I'm not a victim. People that are victims feel sorry for themselves. It's what are we going to do about it? So what I did is I started a petition. I started this channel. I wanted to make people aware of the tragedies that can happen and the injustice that can transpire in Canada. Look what happened to Charlie Kirk. There's corruption everywhere, and we've all fallen victim to it at some point, I believe. Sorry, Cypher, what did you say? Being able to take a step back and looking at the events in your life and coming to the realization that nothing happened to you, it happened for you. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, I agree with you. It absolutely made me stronger. And I think that's what happens. I think that people that have really contented lives where they don't really experience anything spiritually traumatic, there's something missing. Did anybody see that movie Split with James McCoy? Anyways, I'll end the night with this song, okay? I'll end the night with I'll end the night for the countdown to Christmas. Tomorrow, Trevor will be decorating his tree, and I will be talking about the very first Christmas documented in 312 AD. Now, I don't have any music behind these words, um, but I'm going to sing Amazing Grace, okay? Oh, I need to get some water. Oh, and then one of the other questions might be, what song did Lasha sing on the countdown on December the 2nd, right? And then when we do the trivia contest, we put everybody's name who gets the highest scores, the 10 people that get the highest scores. And then we put it in the hat, and then whoever wins wins. Um uh oh, my nervous. Um okay. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Well, I once was lost, but now I'm found. I was blind, but now I see. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound, and you saved a wretch like me. Well, I once was lost, but now I'm found. I was blind, but now I can see. That's it. Thank you so much. Thank you for much. All I want for Christmas is my two front teeth. Okay, so that's a wrap. Welcoming, respecting aspects of people's societies on December the 3rd. We will be live tomorrow, and you can always rewatch the lives, and we're really looking forward to it. So, thank you, everybody, and I'll see you soon. Okay, bye. God bless.